This is my pond, one of my ponds, and as you can see, the water hasn't is flowering. So I'm going to show you. Look at this. Look at the roots of water yasin. It's amazing. It's an admirable filtering system. It has a lot of good stuff in it. You can use it as even as compost because it pretty much kind of decomposes amazingly, and you can use it for many things. Okay, now this is, I think, now this is water lettuce, and the roots, you will see those are floating plants, right? Those floating plants, what they do, they help you actually filter the water. And this pond is a non-mechanical pond. All the filtering is done purely with nature. And look at the flower. Oh my god, this is beautiful. And I built that pond almost 8 months ago, and the water is so pure. I even have shrimp in it, small fish, no big fish because it's very shallow. But look at the roots. Those roots are amazing. And this is an oxygenator. I don't remember the name of this plant, but you need to have this to oxygenate the water because we don't have mechanical plant. And the reddish kind of floating plants are the salvinia. Those are very interesting too. And now this is a papyrus. Another, no, this one, the purple one is actually not the papyrus. The purple one is what we call the black magic. The other one next to it, papyrus. A water lily is kind of, the water got a little bit evaporated, so the water lily is hanging on nothing. Uh, this, and then you have duckweed. Here we go. Those are interesting too. They have big roots. They suck all the stuff from the water, so it is very interesting. And here geranium, very amazing perfume also. And the rocks, we used a liner, and this was the first pond I kind of made, so it was not very well done, but still it looks good. So we just dig the soil, put the liner, and then I just put rocks around it and some corals, and then plants. We have the spider plants here, and you see how many plants. And oh, my parsley, I even have parsley, lavender next to it. So yes, I have parsley, lavender, team. There's a lot of stuff around it. This is an entire ecosystem, and I'm kind of rewinding the footage because I had more stuff to say about the great part of the. You see the roots. The roots, you can use it. By the way, this plant, the water hyacinth, it really multiplies very fast, and it can take over your pond very, very quickly. So one thing I do, I take out whenever there are extras. Either I use it to feed my animals, or I use it to compost it and ultimately put it in the compost bin, or just put it near a tree, let it decompose there. Or for my sheep, they love it. So, and my ducks also, they love it, so I give it to them. And this is an amazing plant. I made a video on that. In some countries they use them to and look at the flowers, by the way. The flowers are beautiful when they start flowering. It usually grows in tropical climate, subtropical also, but in some places it have become so invasive that they cannot get rid of it. But you see the roots, that's the problem. Those roots, they kind of, they are they are their strength and also their problems also, because the problem is that when they get into a sewage system, they clog it completely. But they are very good for water filtering, and the fish love it. They lay their eggs in it, they eat it. And this is a black magic again, and this is a papyrus. Papyrus are basically marginal plants, and they grow. And then this is a water lily. Water lily doesn't do a lot, except protecting from sunlight. The fish needs that. You need to cover the pond. As you can see, this is totally a natural pond. There's no mechanical filter in it. So all the stuff, all those plants really keeps it clean. And those are decorative plants. This smells very good. And the rocks, I collected the rocks one by one and I made this. A lot of things that were used in this pond were all recycled stuff except the liner. And I recommend you to do the same. Use as much as possible stuff you can recycle, and make sure a lot of plants are around, and some corals and a spider plant, like I mentioned earlier. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and if you want more of this kind of videos, please let me know.